Right, it's another episode of Goodbye Trains and World. We're, less than, just over 3 weeks away from the release of Trains and World. Oh, it's just like today's weather, raining. Right. Thanks, yeah. Last in 30%. Get that into metric because we're in Germany. Right, there we are in the metric system. Right, we're on the Hapstracker Rhine Ruhr, or the Hentis Railroad. We are going to Duisburg, so let's set the passenger information stuff up. Go to FIS, route in Zugverb. We are the RE11, Regional Express. Going to Hom. It's raining, just like it is outside today. I like the weather in this game. In Trains and World 2, it will actually affect how you drive with the adhesion. So yeah, let's get going. And I don't. One of my markers have come off. Darn it! That's what happens when you play a tutorial. There you are. I don't like that on it. No. I prefer it in the corner. There we are. Just leaving Bochum. Oh, got 160 out of the way. Trundling along the wet German countryside in November. The only thing I've noticed about this game, Whatever month it is, it's always the first. There's not a sense of changing of days, it's like everything happens on the same day. In different years. Right, abstract around ball. Come with 425 and a 422. Apparently no freight runs at this line in real life, but they've implemented freight on it, which is good. Because no extra freight. This is the map. There's Bochum, there's Duisburg, there's Essen in the middle. This is going to be close. Hopefully we can make it onto the platform without the use of an emergency brake. The brakes on this unit are very good. Or as I say in Germany, super char. This is right, this is Ilbestal. Right, Essen. We all like a bit of Essen. Right, Essen. 5 minutes. Is it doable? Oh look, there's a 155 on there, petrol. Very nice. I think that adds extra layer to this route. It's a very nice looking German route. This is the one with all the trees and the trees, more trees. They're all in the unit. Oops, missed that speed. Missed that speed limit, didn't I? Watching the speed limit this time. We've got the yellows there. What's that? The yard? It's kinda the yard, it's also the main line. Yeah, interesting. Go off that speed. Just coming to an S now, there you are, see the station. Lovely, lovely Essen. Rebuilt after Hentis Rail rammed train into it really fast. Let's visit the site. Let's go find the crash site. Here it is, the Hentis crash site we built. Yeah, yes, Hentis Rail was here. Immersion broken. Immersion broken. Solid. I like the way that's reflecting. It reflects off the platform too, that's cool. And even off the building. Next is Milheim, up on Bahnhof, platform 6. Breaking any speed limits. Nice cold cup of tea. Very nice. $160. Yeah, going fast. Weirdly it stops at a 7 person show. 45. You can see some super elevation. There's my character. Oh dear, it's a bit crazy. Is that good at driving? It doesn't need passenger controls. Let's see how many passengers we've got on the ferry. There's the toilet. Nineteen passengers. Just 19 passengers. Haha, I didn't count that, did it? That's not as bad. Keep going after that. Sifa. 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 Next up is Duisburg. Duisburg Hauptbahnhof, platform 4. Hopefully we stop in time for that station. Dear. That's never going to get old. Well, this is the Hentis Railroad, so, you know, stuff like that's meant to happen. I've got to say this is probably the best German route. If you, you know, all German routes in this game are like 50 miles away from each other, something like that. In fact, with the was ignored and Rheinbach Austin, if you was clever enough you could stitch that route together. Nice bridges. Might as well coast down to 100. There's the tower in the distance. there's a tower. I can't wait until Clone Stefan House Track. Which basically means high speed line. Stops there, should be fine. Welcome to Droysburg. Let's have a look around. So, there's our loco, and there's the other loco that comes with this pack, the 422. That's what it looks like. That's the S1 service to Solingen. There's the... this is an interesting station design. Over here we have another 425 going to Ham West. Nice. Wait a minute. My train's also going to Ham... oh, I've done the destinations wrong. It looks like Ham's this way and Mackelberg's this way. Didn't know that, but I do now. So yeah, anyway, back to ours. Lock them doors. Right guys, thank you all for watching this episode of Bradley Yawns. Yes, so welcome to this episode, well, no, thank you for watching this episode of Goodbye Train Sim World. This has been the Hapstracker Rheinrohr, the Hentis Railroad, and extra news. I'll edit in after this 2 sections of the Train Sim World 2 news, that is the Get a Grip and Push the Button articles. As we loom closer to you know, our end. Over the next few weeks I'll just be uploading goodbyes, you know, some extra fun. I'll be doing some stupid stuff like, I don't know, coupling stuff that shouldn't be coupled together, or extra long consists. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the news. Right, Push the Button, which is a song by the Sugar Babes. Enough said about that. It's a Talent 2 cab, or 442, depending on what you call it. Train Sim World 2, Push the Button. It's Screenshot Friday. The theme this week, Push the Button. Then let me go. Have a closer look at the sophisticated controls of the locomotives featured in Train Sim World 2. Each locomotive in Train Sim World 2 has been recreated in authentic detail, right down to the switches, levers and buttons. You'll be taken in each cab. There is plenty for you to explore inside each cab. Take a look at some of the details in each. Like the desk of the BR442 Talent 2 above and below. Opening at the back panels in the cab of the CSX SD40-2 reveals a plethora of details, delicate switches and circuit breakers, as you can see above. As the engineer on duty, it will be your responsibility to learn each of their functions. Cold starting the locomotive will require the correct application of these controls. If you are a novice when it comes to complex controls, there is no need to worry. On-screen guidance and tutorials will provide. Sorry about that. Where was I? Yes, the 1972 Mark II offers equally in-depth array of controls for you to master. Precision is the key of driving these units as you strive to keep on schedule the complex rush hour of the London Underground in 2012 as you sit in the most important seat on the Bakerloo line, as it's up to you to get people to their destinations on time. Shunting operations were made all the easier with all the intricate digital control systems of the powerful CSX GP38-2 you see above. Slowly moving applications allow you to seamlessly couple up to waiting cars for safely move onto the turntable at Cumberland Yard. Busting with innovative railroad technology, the BRDB 406 I3 lets you easily control the train through high-speed sections of the line and safely back into regular line speed sections with assistance from the PZB and LZB safety systems. This transition will be flawless and comfortable ride for your passengers. For the more experienced driver, both PZB and LZB can be turned off depending on how much of a challenge you want driving. The controls you see above are that of the CSX AC 4400 CW and will require your absolute attention. Gaining the perfect balance of traction and power will ensure you are able to pull those immensely heavy cars over the peak of St. Patrick's Grade. The adhesion feature will test your skills. Here, thankfully, we have given you a button we think you may use quite constantly. Sand! A technique for gaining traction on the tracks that's nearly as old as the railways themselves. Right, that's the news section. Thank you all for watching this Goodbye Train Sim World episode. We will be back with more soon. Right, you've probably just seen the episode Train Sim World, and I told you I was going to look at the news in that. So where's the news bit? Get a grip. That's what it says. Sparks on the world out of the ice free. Let's see what. Forward slip and slide with the wheels with adhesion. With Train Sim World 2 and the proprietary Simulgraph vehicle dynamics engine has evolved, adding realistic adhesion physics for the first time. An exciting feature that allows you to feel your train's grip of the rails in a variety of conditions for the first time. Driving trains never felt so real. Adhesion changes how your train responds to the conditions of the rails and how you operate the controls. Train weight, weather conditions, track grade, type of loco, throttle and brake position all affect how the locomotive and train behave. An empty train on a gradual grade will behave differently to a fully loaded train, requiring you to adapt your technique and make use of features such as sanding, interesting, combined with a weighted vehicle system in Train Sim World 2. Adhesion changes how you play. Interesting. Sounds like a good feature, this adhesion. I think it's definitely going to make a difference when you're playing the game. From the Bakerloo line departing Oxford Circus station towards Piccadilly Circus, the grade of the line increases dramatically as it dips below sea level, well, under the River Thames. Should you apply the brakes in the same fashion at the same distance as you have had at previous stops, you are likely to overshoot the platform due to the increased grade of the line and lack of traction. Perfecting your braking point becomes critical when learning a new route. Adhesion just doesn't change how you stop. In sand patch grade. Sorry, I've got a cold. You will experience the real challenge of hauling long, heavy freight on steep grades. Getting a train full to the brim with coal over the imposing Allegheny Mountains will be a real challenge. Apply the power too quickly and the wheels will lose their grip, particularly with vital power when it's needed the most. Understanding when to use sand to improve grip will be critical to overcome some situations. Going uphill may be easy, but consider how you'll need to manage a downhill descent with the same heavy haul. Weather will have additional ramifications for adhesion, and you'll need to consider this carefully when powering over a wintry German landscape at 250 km an hour with a DVBR 406 i3 3M on the Schnellfruststrecke to Aachen. I know, I can say it. Apply too much brake and your wheels will lose grip entirely as your train skates over the icy track. Changing not just your braking point but the amount of actual control you have over your train. Ahead of each scenario or service you will get an overview of your consist and information on its weight and length. Interesting, so we never got that. Trains in World 1. Perfecting the right technique, reacting to all weather conditions, mastering a variety of locomotives and stock, learning services and understanding the nuance of each route. All this will help you gain an experience necessary to have fully immerse yourself in what Trains in World 2 has to offer and enjoy the challenges that adhesion brings to controlling chains. Trains in World is coming August 20. Cool. So there's a couple of pictures. That's a AC 4400 in the rain on sandpatch grade with sparks flying. There's the 72 stock in the rain. It's a nice picture of the AC 4400s at the summit of the Alleghenies, altitude 2,258. And there's that same picture of the Talent 2 that we've already seen. Next up is Push the Button.